بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. الدرس الثاني عشر, lesson number 12. Okay, so in this lesson, I'm actually not going to translate this dialogue, inshallah ta'ala. I want you to try your best now to start translating. I'll read the dialogue for you. However, I want you to put in that extra effort and make the most of your language vocab and start to translate this yourself. Whether you do it physically or mentally, that's up to you. Brother, we need to start to move away from depending on hearing the English usage, inshallah ta'ala. This will strengthen our Arabic vocabulary bank. Okay, so what I want to I will just read for you the dialogue, inshallah ta'ala, and then I'll start to emphasize the rules that we learn within this dialogue. As in general, from last lesson, we started to learn about the pronouns, attached pronouns, lesson 10, sorry. Lesson 11 was like a revision, summary. Now, lesson 12 is going into the pronoun topic again, but now we're talking to a woman. We're talking to the feminine gender. So it's basically just emphasizing the usage of ki as the attached pronoun and anti, as I showed you in lesson 10 anyway, okay? So I'll read through this, inshallah, and then you can just get used to hearing it in use, this pronoun, and inshallah ta'ala, understand what is being said here. So it starts off, كيف حالك يا بنت؟ أنا بخير والحمد لله. من أين أنت؟ أنا من سوريا. ما اسمك؟ اسمي آمنة. أين أبوك؟ أبي هنا في المدينة المنورة، هو مفتش في المدرسة الثانوية. وأين أمك؟ هي أيضا هنا، هي طبيبة في مستشفى الولادة. ومن هذه الفتاة التي معك؟ أهي أختك؟ لا، هي بنت عمي. ما اسمها؟ اسمها فاطمة. أهي زميلتك؟ لا، أنا في المدرسة المتوسطة وهي في المدرسة الثانوية. ألك أخت؟ لا، ما لي أخت. ألك أخ؟ نعم، لي أخ كبير وهو طالب بالجامعة. ومن هذا الطفل الذي معك؟ هو ابن أخي. هو ابن أخي. نقول we say هو ابن أخي. ما اسمه؟ أي ما اسمه. ما اسمه؟ اسمه سعد. أأمك في البيت الآن؟ لا، ذهبت إلى المستشفى. So that's the dialogue, inshallah ta'ala. Try your best to understand it and translate it. Take your time, inshallah. Get familiar with all the words. Use the Arabic vocab bank for book 1 that is in the resources page, inshallah ta'ala. Then we have tamarin. Again, our exercise. اقرأ واكتب. لا حاجة أن أترجم هذا لكم. There's no need for me to translate this for you anymore. So inshallah ta'ala, you know what to do. So this section here is just continuing the exercise from اقرأ واكتب. As for here, exercise number 2. اقرأ كل جملة من الجمل الآتية ثم اقرأها مرة أخرى بعد تغيير المنادى كما هو موضح في المثال. So it mentions here, read every sentence from the following sentences and then read them again after changing the thing that you are calling as has been made clear in the example. So al-mithal hun is this. This is the example. أين قلمك يا أبي? Where's your pen, oh my father? So al-munada is abi, the thing that you're calling. Ya is to call someone. So al-munada, the one you are calling, is what comes after ya. Al-munada is the thing that is being called. So abi. So you here you're going to change that now to ya ummi. Okay. So when we said ayna qalamuka, it's because we're talking to a man. Ya abi. Now it became ayna qalamuki, because I'm talking to my mother now, ya ummi. So now you're going to follow that same pattern, changing these sentences to match the gender of the one you are now calling. So it's basically changing the sentences from masculine to feminine, making those necessary changes on the pronouns, inshallah ta'ala. Then we have exercise number 3. أنث الفاعل في كل من الجمل الآتية. Make the one who does the verb in all of these following sentences feminine. Make them feminine. So this is to do with verbs now. خرج محمد من البيت. Muhammad left the house. خرج means he went, to leave. Sorry, not he went, he left. He went is ذهب. So خرج means he left, directly, specifically. And it always comes with min. خرج min. We always say min to represent, to introduce the place you left from. Okay? So خرج محمد, Muhammad left. Where did he leave from? Min al-bayti. So خرج Muhammad min al-bayti. Muhammad left the house. We don't translate from, we don't need to. Okay? So how do I make this verb now, خرج, become feminine? That she did it. I showed you in lesson 10, but again, we're going to practice it again to re-drill it, re-emphasize it. خرجت. Okay? So خرج becomes خرجت. What did I change here? All I did is add the ta plus ta with sukun. Ta at-ta'nif. This is the ta of the feminine, that she did it, okay? So you're going to apply that change to all of these verbs. All of these verbs. ذهب, jalasa, kharaja. Insha'Allah ta'ala. Okay? Then it mentions here, number 4. تأمل ما يلي. جلست الطالبة. جلست, and then it's got a kasra. It becomes جلست الطالبة. This rule is because in Arabic we can't have two sukoons in a row. So you see this kasra underneath jalasat is a helping vowel. It's only a helping sound to continue the sound, to continue the motion. So we don't say jalasat at-talibu because this is also sukoon here. Okay? So we say jalasat at-talibatu like this. So I'll write it bigger for you. We have jalasat. Okay? Jalasat. But now we've got jalasat at-talibatu. Okay? So alif and lam, in general, this is sukoon. When we have shadda as well, the first letter of shadda is sukoon. So now we need to be able to continue this sound. Jalasat at, this is too hard. So we say jalasat at-talibatu, and we get rid of this sukoon. So we say jalasat at-talibatu, and that is just a helping vowel to make it smooth, inshallah. Okay? So that's that. Then we have what we learn now. Going back to alladhi, we learn the feminine version. Okay? So as I taught you alladhi before, it joins two sentences together. Okay, we use it to join two sentences together. So we're talking about here now. It says, Man al-fata alladhi kharaja min baytika al-an huwa ibnu ami. Who's the young boy who left your house now, just now? He's my cousin. Huwa ibnu ami, the son of my uncle, meaning that's my cousin. He's my cousin. Okay. Now, man al-fatatu. Fatatu is the feminine version of al-fata. So al-fata means young man. Al-fatatu means young girl, young woman. So man al-fatatu allati. Allati now, because it's feminine, not alladhi. Alladhi is for masculine. Allati is for feminine. Kharajat, and not kharaja. Kharajat. Kharajat. Min baytik al-an, ya Muhammad. Hiya bintu khalati. She's also my cousin. Bintu khalati, the daughter of my auntie. Okay, so now read the rest of the sentences, inshallah ta'ala. Read the rest of the sentences, paying attention to the usage of alladhi and allati, whether it's feminine or masculine. And as you'll see, this is going to continue because the exercise number 6, there's only one of them, and it continues on the next page, inshallah. I'll show you. Exercise number 6. أكمل الجمل الآتية بوضع اسم موصول مناسب الذي or التي في الفراغ. So the name of this type of noun, alladhi and allati, is ismin mawsul. Ism mawsul. Okay, the connecting noun. You're going to put the correct one in the gap to fulfill these sentences, inshallah ta'ala, as we'll see in this sentence and in the next page. So as you can see here, just finish off this exercise, inshallah. This is continuing from the page before it, using alladhi and allati in the missing space to make sure you're using the correct gender and you have to observe the gender of the noun that you're actually talking about. The first noun, what gender is it? Is it masculine or is it feminine? And this will help you determine as for which one you actually use, okay? Which one you actually use. So just so you know now, inshallah, we're going to make a transition in the next lessons. So now, as of lesson 13, we're going to start talking about plurals, okay? So we're going to take it to the next level, inshallah ta'ala. This is a stage of progression. Keep pushing, keep working hard. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.